5 seconds to go. Start. Learned court below disbelieved the contentions of the appellant, no show cause notice was required to be issued for the execution proceeding according to Order 21, Rule 22 CPC, as the execution proceeding was initiated within 2 years of the date of the decree. Stop. Para. The learned court below was also of the opinion that the individual incapacity of the directors cannot be held as incapacity on the part of the defendant company which has a separate identity. Stop. So, learned court below has dismissed the application under section 5 of Limitation Act and did not consider the plea of personal inconvenience of one of the directors of the defendant company. Stop. Para. Learned advocate for the appellant submitted before this court that learned court below has committed error in not appreciating the facts and circumstances of this case. Stop. It was the positive assertion of the learned advocate for the appellant that Srimati Sushila Gupta, the director representing the appellant company, used to give instruction to the learned advocate. Stop. She became very fragile and old and was suffering from dementia. Stop. Consequently, she died on 1st September 2019 after the suit was declared ex parte on 24th July 2019. Stop. The other employees of the defendant company was not in a position to instruct counsel in respect of the case. Stop. Thus, no steps could be taken before the learned court below when the date was fixed for examination for the defendant's witness. Stop. Para. He further argued that the personal incapacity of the director Sushila Gupta, placed the defendant company in a position that the other employees could not have such capacity to instruct the learned advocate in proceeding the suit. Stop. So, the incapacity of one of the directors was unintentional. Stop. Thus, the conduct of the defendant company was also unintentional. Stop. He further argued that the only other director of the company, Mr. Mohit Gupta, who was regularly travelling out of Calcutta for official work and was not aware of the suit proceeding as they were solely handled by late Srimati Sushila Gupta. Stop. The said director, Mr. Mohit Gupta, had learnt about the status of the title suit after becoming aware of the execution application in March 2020, when some people on behalf of the respondent plaintiff appeared on the suit property to take possession of the same. Stop. But the learned court below has misappreciated the fact and misguided himself regarding the receiving of the show cause notice of execution proceeding. Stop. He further argued that learned court below has committed error in passing the impugned judgment order by rejecting the application under section 5 of Limitation Act. Stop. Para. In support of his contention, learned advocate for the appellant cited an unreported judgment passed by a division bench of this honorable court in Shubham Private Limited versus Eastern Coal Private Limited dated 3rd September 2015. Stop.